of the summer. This, with me, Nasser Hussain and Steve Waugh, and also Talat Ali from Pakistan, the match referee. Nasser, you've got a special commemorative coin, haven't you? A gold and silver Australian coin commemorating Sir Donald Bradman, and this will be on display in the Lord's Museum in weeks to come. Let's go.
We'll have a bowl, thanks. Okay, mate. Right. Good luck.
The call was Sir Donald Bradman from Stephen Waugh. He's won the toss. Stephen, is that a good toss to win?
I was actually hoping to lose it, but look, it looks a really good wicket, and I don't think it matters too much whether you bat or bowl first in this one.
Your first Ashes Test match as captain, is that special?
Yeah, it certainly is. You know, a bit nervous this morning, and it's great to be nervous before a Test match, but it looks a good surface.
Okay, things have sort of gone a bit haywire in the last 6 weeks. If we go back 6 weeks, we can be very positive. The English cricket was flying high.
Yeah, I'm not worried about 6 weeks ago. A lot's been made of that. Just worried about this morning. And the next 5 days, that's all that's important now. We can keep going on about history and stuff like that, but it's just these next 5 days we've got to play well.
First, England. You heard from Nasser Hussain that Usman Afzal makes his debut. This richly promising batsman, Darren Gough, and Karim. Mark Butcher back in the side. He's at number 3, effectively, I think, the replacement for Graham Thorpe. And the Australians, the side that was named 3 days ago with the 3 fast bowlers, all fit. Obviously McGrath and Brett Lee and Jason Gillespie, along with Shane Warne. They're
strike. Oh, beautifully done. That's a great delivery from Gillespie first up. It had plenty of pace on. Gilchrist must have thought for a moment about going across. And there's the edge. Carried very low. Wonderful work from Shane Warne. Disastrous start for England and Trescothick. The Somerset opener has been in very good form this year. There's the edge. No doubt about the catch, definitely carried. But Trescothick's gone for a duck. England lose their first wicket with only 2 runs on the board. Well, Gilchrist did go for that. Neither of them got a touch on her, I don't think. Gillespie. And England get their first boundary. That's streaky. That's a chance. She just carried to Shane Warne, but he would have been put off by Gilchrist. Just the fingertips on it. Could have been a double wicket maiden for Jason Gillespie. In the end, Mark Butcher's off the mark. Now that has swung into the batsman, cut away, and then it swung.
Nicely played, and you'll get 4 too. He stayed very, very still at the wicket this morning, Butcher. And if there's been the chance. Excellent bowling. An excellent stroke. Great response from Atherton. No pace yet from Lee. Plenty of aggression from England. Smashed over the infield. There was a shout of catch it from Lee in his follow through. There wasn't a hope of catching it. Edged and put it down. Adam Gilchrist. That's a good one. No, says Button. Now then.
There was certainly a noise. Now, was it outside edge or was it the ball flicking the back pad? Certainly anything it could have been. There it goes. Just maybe flick the top of the back pad. Certainly that's what Steve Buckner thought. Certainly sounded like there was a noise there.
Maybe the noise was the bat.
Steve Waugh still persisting with attacking fields. Well, the England run rate is well over 4 at the moment. And that will add to it. Not a control, well, not purposely. And that will add to it as well. That's a lovely shot. Probably won't go all the way to 4. Just eased on it. Big guy by Gillespie, and it has gone for 4.
So we'll have a pull instead.
and a very effective one. Tremendous shot from Mike Atherton, just short of 90 miles an hour from Brett Lee, and it got the treatment through the leg side. And up comes the England 100, a single defined leg. It's also a no ball from Brett Lee. But it has been a wonderful start to this Ashes series from England. 101 now on the board. Well, I think that's out. And there's the finger. George Stark says you've got to go. Caught silly point. It was sharp.
Well, it was well flighted. Just a little bit of drift away from the left-hander. Not sure that Mark Butcher really wanted to play it. He wanted to use the pad predominantly. I think off the pad and then onto the bat was sort of lagging behind. Very good catch. Ricky Ponting coming forward. Just the one hand. Oh no, got two on it. Scooped it up with the right hand. That's a big wicket just prior to lunch. The Australians well played from Mark Butcher. 38 runs. Then lose their second wicket on 106.
And big spin again, past the outside edge. And the bails are off, and it's time for lunch. For Michael Atherton. Took full advantage of a slightly over-pitch delivery. His 14th against Scotland in 111 games. First one has been ill-directed in this little spell. That's money for old rope for Michael Atherton. Anything around about his pads, he is very, very strong. Well, they're just waiting. Mark Waugh has got it. Atherton has gone. Extra bounce. Part of an wonderful spell from Gillespie. The extra bounce did Atherton. Well, in his left hand. Needed a catch like that and a ball like that to get rid of Michael Atherton. 57 for him, 123 for 3.
Oh, I say. Oh, sort of a leave is that?
That's a very good. Doesn't swing away. Angles in. Straight over the top of middle and off. Very good judge of bounce.
Put it down. Definitely a chance. Away quickly and high to the left of Ricky Ponting. But
Warden got big on Ricky Ponting. This flew. Took off. Good thick edge. Ricky Ponting, a very safe pair of hands. Good Australian rules football, Ricky Ponting. He'll be very disappointed not to hang on to that one, although it went very, very quickly.
oh, dear me. Yeah. When Steve Bucknell waits as long as that, fills a batsman with dread. No stroke offered by Nasser Hussain.
Relation of moving England captain. This time the ball's just wide of off stump. Cuts back. It's Nasser Hussain just outside off stump, I think, with the angle.
Even a clip, I mean, having seen it again on the replay. Hussein's gone for 13, 136 for 4.
Full toss. And it might go. Brett Lee, the fielder, once again. Got a hand on it, but won't stop the boundary. Well struck by Waugh. And again, another boundary. A beautiful off drive brings up the England 150. 2 boundaries and 3 deliveries to Ward. Dragged it on. Ward's gone. Once again playing at a ball that he would have been better served to let go. It was wide of off stump.
Play wide of your body, Glenn McGrath will say thank you very much, because it's not a safe option. It exposes the outside edge
and the inside edge. 9 for 5.
It's in the gap, and it's a 4. Good shot from Alex Stewart. He looks happier against McGrath. A welcome boundary. 170 for 5. Usman Afzal to face Shane Warne from the city end. And he's bowled him. Neck and crop through the gate. Magnificent delivery from Shane Warne. Too good for Afzal.
It was a planned mode of dismissal. Did it pitch in the footmarks? They did. And turned a long, long way. Afzal had no second. Maybe just get the pad on it. It's very wide of our stump. Another ill-judged shot. Afzal goes for 4. 170 for 6 now.
Go out, LBW. Well, Stewart has looked round in shock. Warne, was it the leg spinner? Craig White, the man out. LBW to Shane Warne.
Interesting decision. Seemed to pitch straight on. He didn't turn away to be offside. He was. Oh, a long way down. Couldn't get that front foot down the pitch.
White's gone for 4. It's 174 for 7 now, England.
It's a good-looking scorecard of 106 for after an indifferent start in the morning's play.
Oh, a lovely straight drive from Stewart. There was a shout of catch as it went past Lee at around about waist height. I hope the bowler will be able to jackknife back and do much about it, though.
Oh, he's gone. That is a big hit. It may even have come off the bottom of the bat. Didn't look as though it bounced very high at all. And
well, it's a disappointing shot. It's too wide. Ashley Giles never got in the correct position. It's a good catch, mind you, by Adam Gilchrist. Kept his eye on it. Just slid into the glove. Giles gone for 7. England in real trouble.
And another one. Might just have gone for 6. 5 wickets to Shane Warne. 19 unbeaten.
Well, you've got to put this down as a learning experience for Darren Gough. That's the only way to describe that shot. You've got the senior player at the other end, and you just locked it to square leg. Darren Gough fails to score. 191 for 9.
Absolutely slashing straight. For more. Very ordinary fielding. England just getting away with a bit here. Glenn McGrath, the man who did the chasing there, might well be on at the pavilion end next over, I reckon. But that's just a little slip shot. Another 4 runs. England pushing up towards 250 now.
Let's look at the effort or the lack of it from Shane Warne here. Should have done much better. Just gifted away 4 runs.
That's gone away fast for 4. That's a really good hit from Stewart. He was in control of that, got a lot of power into the sweep stroke. Oh, crackerjack. Well, it's given Matt a terrific heave over mid-on. Slow ball from McGrath that takes Alex Stewart to 50. Not such a good ball to Alex Stewart, because he can play the full shot. That is the 100 partnership. The ground stands. Everybody here at Edgbaston is on their feet. Oh, plum, surely, LBW. Didn't really bounce as Stewart would have wanted.
Absolutely no doubt about this. This is going straight on to hit, well, I'd say middling off. Height was good. And an easy one for Steve Bucknor to end a magnificent partnership. 103, there it was. Hawkeye.
Stewart and Caddick, the stars of the show. Caddick finishing unbeaten, just one short of what would have been a first Test match 50. 19 overs. 3 for 67, Ben McGrath, and 2 for 67 in support, Jason Gillespie. No wicket today for quite an expensive couple of spells from Brett Lee. The story of sessions that were markedly different, England having the more job until Alex Stewart got together with Andrew Caddick.
Well, that's not the sort of start wanted by England. A no ball through over-enthusiasm. And a square cut just behind the line of point by Slater. And the very important thing for England here is that they don't get carried away.
What? Yes.
3. That one's just about a genuine square drive, it seems. Now there's 12 on the board already. Slater has all 12. That's a very good shot. It wasn't all that short. And Slater has latched onto it. Smashed it away past square leg.
One more. Too short. Not quick enough. Not bouncy enough to trouble Michael Slater. And that'll be 4 more. Nothing the forward at fine leg can do about that. Placement superb, and Australia have 50 on the board. Over the top. And down to the fence for 4 more. So that was more good luck than anything else on Slater's behalf, but Australia will take it. Chance and down. Well, man on debut. Usman Zal. Gee whiz, that was timed to perfection. He has smashed that. I was going to say there's a short cover. There still is, but he was not interested at all in that one, Michael Atherton. He comes again, it goes again, and Slater has 50 in no time at all. His 21st 50 in Test cricket, and one to savour. Yeah! What a catch! Absolutely magnificent catch. It needed something brilliant, and Craig White has pulled in an absolute screamer.
Certainly right there, and England needed this and needed it very, very badly. Craig White's delivered. Michael Hayden's come down the wicket. There's no one in the deep. Tried to chance his arm, go over the top. Probably almost got a little bit too close to it. Didn't get underneath it, hit it flat and hard. Craig White has taken an outstanding one-handed, left-handed catch. And he has every right to be delighted. It's just the plank England needed. They needed it very badly. Matthew Hayden is out, first man out for 35. 98 for 1, Australia.
Yes, a wicket for Darren Gough.
Seen that before. Too often. But this has come back a long way. Really a break-back delivery from Darren Gough. Keep on saying going for 11. Australia have lost their second wicket for 130. That will please the English captain much more.
After a quite stunning first day in the first Ashes test of the series at Edgbaston, what do England and Australia have in store for us on day 2? Highlights coming up right now from a rather gloomy Birmingham. Bit of mist and fog around in the morning, plenty of cloud, but I can tell you that despite a few early worries, they were able to get off to a start on time. And what a day in prospect after an amazing opening day which saw 427 runs scored and 12 wickets fall in less than 90 overs. Let's tell you the story of day 1 before we get underway. England lost the toss, asked to bat first, and they were in trouble early on. Trescothick falling in the very second over of the day. Atherton and Butcher turned things around quite well before the middle order, 40 balls. 294 all out then England. Australia's bowlers let down by some shoddy catching at times. McGrath still had 3 for 67. Opening match of the series. So the Australian openers, well, they didn't hang around either. Slater blasted his way to 76 not out. Hayden, the second day, 161 runs behind. The bowling figures quite expensive. All the England bowlers. Goff had that slight worry about the conditions. They were able to get off to a start on schedule, and we'll pick up the action. The day started off with Andy Caddick, rather liking the look of the conditions, bowling at Michael Slater.
Yes.
Half a misfield. Slater opens his account for the morning, goes on to 77. Ball in. Well, Goff, to some extent, gets his own back. First ball of the morning, little bit of in-swing, and Slater is bowled through the gate. That is a big...
different atmosphere. It's an in-swinger. He doesn't do that too often, but it's dead-eye, it's bullseye. Middle and off are disturbed. Michael Slater looking for his 1500. This game continues at a pace. Michael Slater gone for 77.
Is at the crease for Australia. The Australian captain, hugely experienced, 50. Just nudged away on the leg side. He'll look to get 3 here. And will get 3. Because he gets right across in front of off stump, Steve Waugh plays. Leg side again, the 150 will be up for Australia. This is good running from Mark Waugh to come back for 2 this time. What a good shot that is from Stephen Waugh. Smashed away, square on the offside for 4.
It's a good leave, if you can put it that way. Trying to take the bat out of the way at the last moment. He found the middle, found the gap, got 4 runs for his troubles.
Pictures, so it just says 4. He's looking to leave it, and timed it pretty well. Let's watch this. Right, I'll leave it alone, out the middle of the bat.
That's well played. Just worked away, it's timed it well. It's 4 runs for Steve Waugh.
Not a bad shot, that. The man that's not been in the crease that long. All time.
Timed that well as well. Hussain is after it. Little tempter, little tease.
He's not thinking about 4 when he plays that shot. He comes out the middle of the bat.
Imperiously. So that's the 50 partnership.
Too much wrong with the delivery. If he'd missed it, he'd have been in trouble, I'll tell you. So strong in that area. And there's the grounds from Steve Rouse. In fine form. Dodgy arm, though. A bit like yours.
Leg side again. That's typical Mark Waugh. Makes it look nice and easy. He's just a languid sort of player. The natural timer of the ball. He's got 3 for that.
Diving stop from Goff. That's energetic.
Well, I think he saved 4 there. He's given away 1, but he saved 3 for his trouble.
Oh, cracking shot. Darren Goff's after that, but he's not going to be able to stop it. The 200 comes up for Australia. and we're only in the 39th over.
See that on the up, picks the gap, races away, timed that to perfection. Well, a misfield this time. They're going to get a few extra. It's not going to go to the boundary. Caddick's going to have to tidy up. Afzaal.
That's a lovely straight drive. Ashley Giles will be getting further loosened up after that. Craig White, 8 overs, no wicket for 38, 211 for 3. Oh, that's a glorious shot from Mark Waugh. When a batsman leaps out of his crease, you often expect him to hit the ball straight down the ground. But Mark Waugh...
Whip, isn't it? Down he goes and just whips that across the line. You think he's going to hit it fairly straight, like Bob Willis said, but said he just picked that gap wide of mid-wicket. Just waited for the ball to come to him, straight along the ground. Don't bother chasing that.
Didn't deter him from coming down the track next ball and clipping that through mid-wicket. That is a classy way to go through to a half-century. Been a marvellous little innings from Steve Waugh this morning. 53 from 71 balls.
That's to be expected. Steve Waugh not letting him down.
Test match 50. It's his 13th against England. Oh, missed stumping chance. Missed stumping chance. Now there was also a sort of secondary appeal. Good stop. Afzaal to square leg.
Usman Afzaal, there was a lot of people telling us, it's not nice to see him, that he can't field. Well, he's been pretty impressive in the field, I think, in this Test match. Another excellent diving stop.
That's the way to finish the morning session, isn't it? Beautiful square cut from Stephen Waugh. No thought of just playing for lunch and letting it go. It seized on the short delivery and dispatched it for 4.
Well, he's been dropped. Biscothic second slip. Mark Waugh tried to force that one off the back foot, got a thickish edge. That was just a waist-high catch.
He's now had another. Going hard at that, it flies to Trescothic's left. Not an easy chance, but you have to catch those in Test matches if you want to win. Too high, Darren, I think. It's a better
here, I think. Yeah, it's come back off the bat too as well.
Glorious extra cover drive.
Well, that's always on, isn't it? There's a huge gap there in the cover region. That zone there, Mark Waugh is just going to murder you, and that's exactly what he does there. Straight across that wicket area. No need to run for that, just a bit of width.
This will be tight. Steve Waugh had to get the full-length dive in there. He's covered in dust there. And ski run, but Steve Waugh determined to keep the scoreboard moving.
Now he really has to get. He would have been out by a good 2-3 feet. Steve Waugh, he knew it's for you.
That hit, that's blown through to Stewart. A lot of the crowd thought there must have been an edge there. The ball went through to the wicketkeeper.
Look at the bounce on that. Nearly gone over Alex Stewart's head, and it wasn't that short at all. Now this is what Bob Willis said a couple of hours ago. It's the ones that aren't short that have been doing the tricks. But the middle area this morning, we're trying the the middle area of the pitch, which wasn't doing much at all.
The 250's up for Australia. England's bowling since lunch has improved at 200%. But not always the fielder there.
Well, that was another good delivery. That was just bad luck. That's beaten him all ends up. He couldn't control that delivery. Just hoped it went through a gap. And it did, right through the middle there.
It's nicely timed. Long chase. Charles gets round. We'll pick up 3 though. Good arm from the deep. Always 3 runs.
It's good running from Australia.
Well, that's a leading edge. Now, that's what I mean. Darren Goff will think, now, how's that gone for 4? We're going to work it on the onside. He's got a leading edge, and it's raced through the covers.
This looks to turn the ball for a single. Just push into the leg side. It flies off the outside edge. This is 4.
Well, you didn't run for that. That has raced away across this Edgbaston outfield. His twin brother unleashes, well, magnificent square cut.
Well, it's a net shot. Something that's thrown to you short and wide and crack it away.
Mark Waugh didn't want to go. Followed it. Look.
Done just a bit and just enough. It just takes the outside edge there. Mark Waugh jags back to have a look. No mistake from Alex Stewart. England jubilant. 9. Australia now 267.
Damien Martyn, the new batsman, Australia. It's a pretty good tour so far. Stuart Chance. We've got 4 runs to pursue. He's got 4 runs to pursue.
You want to play the ball outside of the ball space play. Listen to the thing through the other side. Crunches the ball through the outside. Try. Helps him to try through cover. Helps himself to fall through cover.
Moral victory for Sam Dillard. A moral victory for us, John. No more to be. Mark Everton pursuing. 3 runs. Steve Waugh.
Sorry, 14 for a new ball. He's got this one away. Well, it's not going to go the full journey. They might. No, they're only going to run 3. 284.
That's tucked away beautifully. It's just a question of letting the ball come to you. Get the bat on the ball, tuck it away, it's 4.
I don't quite understand it. And Steve Waugh has just thought, well, I'll just get a bit of bat on this, tickle it around there, fine legs about 40.
That's well timed. Very simple looking shot from Damien Martyn. Raced away. It's a good clean outfield here at Edgbaston. Plenty of...
Yes, you don't have to tell me about this outfield at Edgbaston. I remember a certain test match here in 1980. Good shot there, just steps inside the line, plays that ball, waits for the ball to come onto the bat and flicks it through that mid-wicket area. Across the wicket area there helps as well.
Well, that's well placed. Beautifully placed, actually. The man out there.
No chance of cutting that off. It just raced away. Giles Frankie with himself, giving Steve Waugh a little bit of room.
Hands on head. Didn't.
Well, does he get some bat on this? No, misses everything anyway. To no avail. Trying to just work the ball through mid-wicket.
4 more. Damien Martyn this time just got it to go down. That was important.
Yes, not badly bowled again. Martyn plays this one pretty well. Went at it, but took the hands right at the last minute.
Sweetly timed again. It's Afzaal is giving chase. There's been a lot of that through this innings. Margin for error. It's the 300 up, by the way, as well. But Australians seem to be very... It hasn't needed huge power to get the ball to the boundaries. Timing is very much the key. Play a good shot, you get value for money.
Well, that's what I say about Martyn. He's down to backward point. Now he's down the pitch this time through mid-wicket. Doesn't get all of it, but he'll get a couple for his trouble. There's also the batters. Okay, he's got the 100 now. Now he relaxes, and there's a lot of them that do relax. They get out after 100, but Steve Waugh...
talking of runs. He's got it away again. That's beautifully timed, beautifully placed. No real point in chasing it. Line and length.
No, it's only a touch of room, isn't it, there? It's not short of a length. It's only that little bit of width, like you said. Like David Gower says that Martin goes forward, faint, so the bowler just drops it that touch short. It gives him the chance to go back. And you've got to be good enough to hit it. And Martin is very good on the offside.
He's not bad on the leg side either, is he? So that's simply a product of those previous deliveries have been hit away through the offside. They weren't that bad, as we said. There's been some variable bounce from the seamers, and it's only going to get more variable as time goes on. That's why Steve Waugh
looking for a single here. Ward sharp to the ball. England's throwing once again has been way.
That's Stephen Waugh at his best. Found that gap, put through extra cover. It's the 50 partnership which has come up in Waugh and Martin going along nicely. Waugh is on 95 now after that 12th boundary.
And it's his shot through extra cover. It's a front foot.
Well, not a chance really. It was in the air though, past slip, went very quickly. Ward is doing well in the field for England, chasing everything.
He's spinning a yarn there, Will Tomo. Played a game the other day for old Australia.
It's flicked away off his pads. Steve Waugh collects the boundary that takes him through to his 26th Test match 100, his 8th against England. And I suspect he will say that none is more important than this one in this
very important century for his team. To score 3 centuries himself. All players have individual goals and targets. The batsman would always think about score time. Unfinished business for the new ball's the key.
Oh, that's lovely. Beautiful stroke from Damien Martin to take the Australians into tea. There was a bit of slack running there. I think he thought it was going to go for 4. In the air. It's not going to be a big 100 this time. Nonetheless, a very fine innings from the Australian captain.
Well, it's that man again, Darren Gough. Irrepressible. New ball. Responds in the best possible way for England. The ball pitches, nips back, keeps low. That's Edgbaston. Gets through the defences of Stephen Waugh, hits him on the back leg. Going to crash into middle stump. Standing ovation for Stephen Waugh, 105. Australia lose an early wicket. 3:36 for 5.
So Darren Gough has got rid of Steve Waugh. Now he's got Adam Gilchrist to contend with. It's a pretty good number 7. Keeper batsman. It's a pivotal role for any team. Straight away off the mark. Nicely off the middle of the bat. Just pushed through mid-on. Will be 2 for Adam Gilchrist.
I think all the rain last evening, torrential downpour, will inevitably have left some moisture around on the surface, on the pitch.
Ian Ward just getting a fingertip on that.
Darren Gough immediately round the wicket at Gilchrist.
And frustration for him now because he's got it up there. the right sort of length. It hasn't done that much. Martin's found a gap through that close catching cordon.
Three.
Got away with it. Flew very quickly, just high and wide past Mark Butcher.
His natural length. He has a fence at that. There's 3 slips in position. The ball fires away over the top of 3rd, 4th slip.
They're pleased with the shot. But I dare say now he's got away with it. He'll just be focused on the next ball. Don't think it's going to worry him too much. More authentic shot. 2 more.
Yes, a good innings there from Damien.
Australia's so positive in everything they do, never any tentative pushes at the ball, into position early.
Ball very well, they're coming out well below pace. It just looks like it to me.
Ward. And this will be 5. Ian Ward had to go for the stumps. They were unattended. No one could get in a position to back up effectively.
Pretty similar, wasn't it? Down he goes, the right hand again, a lot further out and a bigger angle too as well. There wouldn't have been much in it, but you've got to go for that. I mean, if he gets that throw out, that run out, well, that's exactly what they need. But unfortunately, you've got to take that risk.
Well, that's away behind square on the offside again. That was a rank bad ball from Goff. Well, I do think Hussain should heed Jeff Thompson's words. And
well, this is a purpose shot there from Martin. You can see him there. He didn't want to keep that down at any stage. Up over the top, no 3rd man there. Just money for jam with that shortish, whitish delivery there from Darren Goff.
Well, he's launched himself at that. That's over the top of point. That's 4 more.
Well, he wasn't really in control of this, was he? His eyes lit up a bit. Well, played that one a long way from his body. Goffey won't be too happy with that.
Just wide. Well, there's a fingertip on it. Craig White away to his right in the gully. Well, there was one deep there in the gully, and he just couldn't cling on to it.
He's lived dangerously in that region. Good right-handed dive from Craig White. It's just out of his reach, but gets the ball in the air, just round about that 4th slip, gully region.
Edged away. That's safe. Alan Gilchrist flirting with danger yet again. It's the expression of a man who's thinking he could have gone. Gilchrist could have gone by now.
50 partnership is brought up with that shot. That's an area that England, I'm sure, it'll happen very soon. They'll plug the gap between 3rd slip and gully.
Well, England's spirit is right, the intention is right, just the execution is lacking.
It's wide, it flashes, it swings there, it's Atherton's catch. Stewart follows the ball starts to swing. Stewart is committed to go for the catch, and the ball starts to swing on its way to Stewart. Anxious look round from Damien Martin. It's Atherton's catch. He would have reached.
Fine shot. It's going to race away. Even though we've seen a lot of water on this outfield, no doubt about that. That was 4 from the moment it left the bat.
It is a right to him, looking to contain him and not get his hands free on the offside. I think they're much better.
He's played that well. Kept it down, found the gap. Ian Ward is the man doing chasing again. Lead now 100. Beautifully played. Straight down the ground. It's going to race down to the fence there. Relatively short boundary straight down to the pavilion, but it wouldn't have made.
Slow delivery with an off-spin action, driven down the ground by Gilchrist, full face of the bat. You can see perfectly there the angle. The angle's coming into Gilchrist. He's fenced at the ball when it's been across him.
Good shot again. A little look at the angle of Adam Gilchrist's bat a few overs ago. Under certain circumstances it can...
Fours have been hit in this Australian innings. He just closes the face there. Very, very good player to come in at 7. Hard work.
Oh, it's cut away. Got over the top of that, Adam Gilchrist, and chopped it away backward of square for 4 in full control. So boundary takes him on to 40 the slips. No ball, and 4. Simple. Beautiful stroke from Damien Martyn. Just clipped away through straight mid-on.
Beautifully timed. Just timed down the ground. A lot of competition for the middle order, the Australian side.
It's a lovely stroke through mid-off. The ease with which he times the ball that is so impressive. There was hardly any effort in that.
He's a man in form. It's amazing the ball's running across this outfield at all. So it was covered in about 2 or 3 inches of water last night, particularly in that bottom corner. Ground staff did a very good job.
82 not out. 11-4. He's got a 5 as well, courtesy of overthrows from Ian Ward. Well, that's gone over gully, and over and between slip and gully for 4. Still no third man down there.
Can you afford needs to go down there? I'm not sure. You don't want to be chasing too many on here. Or chasing, surviving, and then hopefully setting enough to bowl the opposition out.
Oh, could have gone anywhere. So Martyn on the right forearm.
Extra bounce again, and good pace. Damien Martyn had his heart in his mouth there from about. Where's it gone? Ooh, just over the top of the stumps.
Oh, that's glorious. What a super shot that was. 100 partnership up now between Martyn and Gilchrist. And it's come up pretty quickly as well, just 139 balls. Century partnership between, and that takes him through to 50. Pretty accomplished half-century as well from Adam Gilchrist. Certainly lends a lot of backbone to this lower middle order. It's half stop, but Gilchrist will still get a single. It's Ian Ward at point. Well, that's his Test best. First time into the 90s for Damien Martyn in Test cricket.
I think too much about this 100. It's obviously a big milestone for any player's first Test 100.
It's beautifully played. It's a chase for Darren Gough. Not what he would have wanted at this stage of the day. But beautifully done by Gough.
Yes, you hate. And a good throw too as well.
Oh, that's gone past Stewart. More good fortune for the Australians. Damien Martyn not making any contact.
Well, this must have been close to bowling him too as well. Oh, it does Stewart there. He expected him to hit the ball there. And that's something you don't do as a keeper. You've got to keep to expect the man to miss. It's just hit the bottom of the gloves. Might have kept a little low. It's always hard.
Well, he's found the gap. There's no man out in that area. Beautifully played. He's not concerned about those footholds. If one jumps and he gets stumped, he's not that bothered. Oh, that's a monster hit. That's a fantastic shot from Gilchrist. 66 now, Gilchrist. Martin on 90.
Well, he has that ability to fast catch anyone, especially if you hit sixes. Down he gets, and that's a flat hit too as well. That's got a mile over.
Pulled away past Goff. That'll be 4 more.
Well, I wouldn't say he got that 100% in the middle, but he got enough on it. Gilchrist is like that. He can miss-hit a lot of deliveries that still go for 4 or 6. He's got that much power. It's just got high on the blade. It's probably got onto him a little quicker than he thought, but still got it in the gap that he wanted.
No. That's the way through the covers for 4.
Got absolutely hammered that one. That's what Gilchrist is all about. You get the length wrong, the bowler bowled too short the ball before. It's not too bad, is it, lengthwise, when you look at that from side on.
That's beautifully played again. Just waited that fraction of a second longer. Damien Martyn on to 94. That's away for 4. That'll take Damien Martyn on to 98 now. He's had some good fortune, but he's deserved it.
He expected it to. Playing the ball down to third man. It goes between wicketkeeper and slip. It's an under edge, in fact.
It's picked up. It's find of Caddick. It's good diving stop for a bowler who's bowled over 30 overs.
He is a very occasional bowler.
Great work. A great shot that is. You can add 4 to that lead. Smash through extra cover.
What a crunching shot this is. Seizes on anything that's full of length, Gilchrist. Mid-off. He clatters that through extra cover region. Immense power in the shot.
And there is the 100 for Damien Martyn. First Test match 100 for Martyn. It's taken a long time coming. He becomes, though, the 21st Australian to score. Is a delighted man. Oh, what a good shot that is as well. Punched away off the back foot. It might not have the legs to go for 4. Yes, it will. Even over a dampish outfield. Gone now. Brilliant catch by Trescothick. Butcher has done the job. Martyn looking to crash that through cover point. Didn't quite get over it. He's gone now for 105. Butcher gets the breakthrough with the aid of a splendid catch from Trescothick.
Highs and lows of cricket. What a great game it is. Damien Martyn goes to a century. And as quick as a flash, a blink of an eye, flashes outside the off stump, just gets the ball to Marcus Trescothick. He's on his way back to the pavilion. He will be disappointed, but he's played wonderfully well for his team. His debut against England, scores a century, gets a standing ovation all around the ground. 496 for 6.
Shane Warne is at the crease now for Australia, coming in at number 8. Told you he wouldn't hang around. Let's crash that away through extra cover for 4. And the 500's up. There it goes again through cover. So running away across the square and has gone for 4s, beaten the despairing dive of Ian Ward. It's a no ball as well.
Wells drive again. Another ball of full length. He'll be on to those, Warren. Just keeps Ian Ward interested right to the end.
Thought you were going to see some shots. That is spectacular. It's a flat back to pull through mid-on before. Edged and gone. Atherton takes the catch at first slip. Stewart left it to him this time, and Atherton didn't make a mistake. That's the end of Shane Warne. He's gone for a pretty sprightly 8.
Looking to step on the gas, play some shots. It's a wide ball. Manages to reach it, flies through to Atherton. Takes a comfortable catch, head high, 11 for 7.
Brett Lee's in now, in at number 9. His Test career average is 37. Bit of swing, but I think swinging down the leg side. Yeah, George Sharp just nods his head to say that's going.
There, pitch is just on leg stump.
Make that 3 for 16. Swing and seam, and another catch for Atherton. Lee goes first ball. Smiles all round for England.
Resort for England. Come and have a ball. He had a look round. Nasser Hussain. He threw the ball to Butcher. He's picked 3 wickets up. Gentle outswing. Atherton again makes no mistake. Good catch. That's having great fun out there, Mark Butcher. Chance of a 5 for Australia. Collapsing.
13 for 8 they are. Gillespie averages 15. He's no mean player with the bat either. Oh, that's out. It's plumb. Absolutely plumb. Butcher's got 4 wickets. The ball swinging all over for Butcher. He's got...
That's one thing to consider. If Mark Butcher's got 4 for 16, and look at this delivery. It's an in-ducker. It comes back. He's been bowling outswing. He walked off Jason Gillespie. He didn't even look.
Because Gilchrist at the other end is stranded on 93. He's seen 4 wickets go down from the other end. Gilchrist will go for it now because he needs 7 for 100. He'll take 2 here, keep the strike. He'll take him to 95. Oh, what a lovely stroke. Through mid-off for 4. Gilchrist on 99. He needs just a single.
95 in his own hands now. He's moved on to 99.
Oh, he's got it. He's just spooned it over the keeper. It's a deliberate stroke, and Gilchrist is delighted. It's his first Ashes Test century. He's 3rd in all.
He's deserved that, the way that he's played. Come in at number 7. Boom. Memorable innings.
Oh, magnificent. Threw me on for 4. This is a very special talent, Adam Gilchrist.
Just gets his foot out of the way to get the arms through, and just sit in the back of the crease and watch that roll over the boundary rope.
Away through extra cover this time for 4. The field came in. The ball shot past them. And that's 4 more. And another no ball. The torture continues for Darren Gough. Well, that was not very sensible thinking from Butcher. Trying to get the ball past Gilchrist's shoulder. 542 for 9. That's a good shout, but George Sharp says not out.
Well, I think there's some bat involved there.
That's a massive hit, and that's way over Ian Ward and into the stand for 6.
I must confess, Bob, after watching that shot, and that's just gone a long, long way, that. Oh, he's dropped it. Had a chance of a 5-for. I think Mark Butcher was taken by surprise as much as anything.
Oh, that's a huge hit. This one's gone into the third tier of the stand.
Well, it's one of those where just it's a long way. It's wide of the stump, so Gilchrist can get his arms free, and that goes a very long way.
And that's clipped away beautifully. One bounce, 4 more. It's Butcher's turn to suffer. 4 balls bowled. Ian Ward's under this, but it's flown over his head. 6 more. The 50 partnership's up.
Now, where's this one go? Ian Ward might be under it, Bob. Well, he was briefly. It sailed over his head. Almost took out half the ground stuff. 1 more to go. I wonder how far this one will go.
Well, McGrath's come a long way down. Stewart thought he was going to run him out at the run.
Next. Doesn't seem to matter who bowls. Adam Gilchrist has been absolutely superb. What a fine shot that is. That's going to carry all the way, I think. It's 6 runs. It takes Gilchrist past 150. It takes him to his highest score ever in Test match cricket.
And he'd fire.
That's low, it's flat, it's straight to Andrew Caddick. It's the end of the entertainment. It'll be a huge relief to England. Rises to applaud Gilchrist off the field. This is how Australia finished then. 576.
For 152. Andy Caddick, 36 overs, 1 for 100 to make any sort of inroads into Australia. A lot of work there for the England bowlers throughout this series.
Well, the key now is that England start their second innings a mere 282 runs behind.
Well, the Australians very much in control on first innings, and one would imagine a certain amount of nerves among England's batsmen with a bit of batting to do before the end of the day. We'll take a break and come back with the England reply.
By his runs, he bounced a yard in front of Mark Waugh. Waugh to carry.
Just an anxious look from Atherton, but he does play softly at the ball. He will tend to open the face in defence.
Gone. The very first ball back, McGrath strikes. Perfect delivery for Michael Atherton. He's got his old adversary.
Well, Glenn McGrath, he's done it again, hasn't he? Just look at this extra bounce. A little bit tighter. Probably didn't have to play at that in the end there, but Mark Waugh, simple catch for him. Straight waist high, 2. Could have left alone, but didn't. So he's on his way. First wicket down for 4.
There's nobody there.
Well, that wouldn't have mattered even if they did have the onside field, because it was too wide for mid-on. They've got a bit of a luxury of a 284-run buffer in the innings. They just pitched that one on the onside. Good shot there from Butcher. That's Trescothick, sorry. Just waited on the delivery there.
They'll run away for 4. Or will it? Gillespie's round. The outfield slowed down with the rain earlier in the day. So it's just 3 for Butcher. He's off the mark. More runs here for Butcher. McGrath having to do the chasing. So the 2 bowlers having to do the fielding. 3 more to Butcher. It's away fine, there's no fielder down there.
Well, there's another one who keeps this up.
Well, that's flown away. There's no long leg down there in any event.
I think it might have been just inside the ropes. Shortish delivery there. Top edge. didn't really try to get inside that. He was back on the back foot, but he's guided the ball. Now we just watch where it lands. I'm sure. Well, just.
That's a cracking shot from Mark Butcher. Beautiful timing. Gillespie stands there, hands on hips. He can't believe it. I didn't do that much wrong there, did I?
But he played pretty well. Well, that's not a half volley either. That's in the right zone there from Gillespie. And he's just lent on that, pushed it back past the off.
It's also an opportunity for Trescothick to play shots like that, all through the covers.
It's also an opportunity to soften the ball. The outfield may hit the boards, makes the ball softer.
Doing too much, going to miss leg stump, but it's turned a long way.
It's a smile from Steve Buckner. I think it's an outrageous appeal. Look at the angle it's come from, nearly off the screen. The ball pitches, he's outside the line, big ripping spinner, pushes forward, comes back.
No ball will bring up for England's 50 in the second innings. Trailing by 2:32. Warne expecting prodigious turn here. Oh! And getting it. That's true, and Butcher's going to pick up a boundary. And the ball might get a little bit damp as well. 50 partnerships up between Trescothick and Butcher.
Butcher accepts the challenge. It's in the air for a while. Sparing dive, but gets some forward. And as you say, Bob, that could easily just make that ball down.
He's got good contact on that. McGrath's given up the chase. Well, Butcher was looking to play that through mid-wicket. It's ended up down at third man. Slimline Damien Martin's after it. Oh, Hayden's pleased he didn't get that between the eyes.
Outside that off stump. There you go, fetch that. That's the way he should play.
Michael Slater getting good contact on those sweeps. Getting good contact on those sweeps. 4 teams are concerned. The 4 teams are concerned that Trescothick's playing these shots. He's got Slater out there blocking the boundary off. Something that doesn't make good contact could easily go to Hayden. It might take a bit of catching though. That's the way through the offside before. That's a magnificent stroke. Warne too short. He's gone for 10 that over. It's 76 for 1.
Timed that well. That is a good shot.
Well, we've got a quality shot from Butcher. It's about seizing an opportunity for him. Flabbergasted that he came into this England team. He can go away from here, as you say, with head held high. He can work himself into the team.
Another fine shot too. Wide of Gillespie, and that's on its way down towards the boundary as well. That's what he was talking about. Whether it's personally or collectively, to prove they can counter the likes of McGrath. Can counter.
It looks as if Brett Lee's struggling for pace here. Doesn't seem to have too much rhythm.
He's Gardner quite a long way. 6 runs, quite a long way. 6 runs. Well, he's not tempted him too often, but that's a great response from in the deep. Very square.
Take a note of this at the end of the 24th over. Glenn McGrath hit for 6. Trescothick on the pull. Gets it right out of the middle of the bat. Goes a long, long way back into the crowd. There he asked the question. Short of a length, McGrath.
Good ball. Little bit of extra bounce, and that is the breakthrough that Australia were looking for. Well, compared to what...
It's a fizzer from Lee. A little bit extra, not searing pace, 85 miles an hour. What did Atherton say? It's just the odd delivery. And this is an odd delivery. Climbs on Butcher, tries to evade it, he doesn't. Ball flies through to the wicketkeeper, Gilchrist. It's got a start, played well, and got the ball. He's gone for 41.
Just when his team needs something of a captain's innings. Good shot. It was just that bit over pitched, but it's a confident response early in an innings from Nasser Hussain. Brings up the 100 as well for England. One who's going to just sit there and try and defend. He's one who's going to try and show that he has positive intent. No one admit on. And Martin coming across from the offside. And Martin coming across from the offside. There's the chance, but that was too quick. And he played it well. That's the great thing. If you actually, it's one of my theories. Well, it's a flashing drive from Marcus Trescothick. It was airborne, but safe. It's 5 runs off the over.
Hussain will try and come back for 2 here. But McGrath's quick to the ball. Wow, minimal foot movement there from Trescothick, but it's crashed through extra cover, and it's a glorious way to go to your 50. 8 fours and a 6 in Marcus Trescothick's 5th.
From Trescothick to bring up his 50. Not a half volley there on the back foot, just hammers that through the covers. Beautiful shot there. He's been very positive all morning. Doesn't show much emotion, does it?
Oh, he always appears calm, and for 12 months made his debut in early August last year. Average is over 40, 200s, 550s. That's a good start to any Test career. Oh, now then. That's hit Hussain on that bottom hand now. No, it's the top hand, which is probably lucky in a way, because now then, this is bad news, because Hussain is... I think Hussain is... he's got his glove back on, but he's going to struggle to grip the bat. He can't grip the bat, so he's got to come off. That is desperately disappointing for Nasser Hussain, but the captain is off injured. Ian Ward is out there now and off the mark in confident fashion. That's well played. And he'll pick up 3 off his first ball. Pulled away by Trescothick. That's gone miles. Another 6. Well, Trescothick has shown he's going to take these Australian bowlers on.
Caught this short of a length there. Didn't really get up, but he's watched that ball and he's just slammed that behind square. Got a fair bit of that on the bat and disappears over the ropes. Good shot that from Trescothick. He's taking it to the Aussies out there. And caught as well. Give that man a job.
Oh, good ball, good ball. It's swinging down the leg side, though. Steve Button has got that dead right. I think that's a real...
Well, this is the 90 mile an hour, right up in the block hole. In she comes. Well, it's missing leg and a just missing leg. Good did it, just missing the leg stump.
It's away fine for 4. Lee's fired up. He didn't like being pulled for 6. He's now been pulled for 4 in less convincing fashion, but 4 nevertheless.
A bit tighter too as well. Extra bounce. It still gets the wood on it. Away she goes, fine. Well, this is what this match has been all about. Battles.
Splits away again. Only be... there'll be 2 now, because Lee's fumbled it.
Kept out the good deliveries, and the ones he can score off with the attacking field, he just leans into that one, times it beautifully, got plenty of power. He's a big man, Marcus Trescothick. Hits the ball well.
Going to be 4 more up in the slot for Trescothick, and in that uncomplicated way.
Staggering how often Hussain gets smashed on the fingers. Lee round the wicket to Ian Ward. Oh, he's dragged it on. Second time in the match, Ian Ward plays on. May have been bat onto body and then to stumps for 142.
He's cranked up now, is Lee. Round the wicket, the ball pitches, nips back. It's off the inside edge, onto his thigh, onto the off stump. There, seen by Stephen Waugh, proving a point now. Unlucky again for Ian Ward. He's gone for 3.
Oh, that's through the slip, Clauden for 4. Flew like an exocet through there.
Ball flew towards Gully very quickly. In the air there. Gets it in the gap. Fancied a wicket there, Lee. Went for 4. Nasser Hussain in the accident and emergency. He'll have to be quick. Lee's in prime form.
Well, that's a fine catch. Stewart looking to play that on the onside. It's flown to Shane Warne at first. If he's taken the catch above his head.
Machine, Australia. What an extraordinary dismissal this is. Stewart sets himself. It goes off the back of the bat. Stunning catch. Absolutely magnificent snatch by Shane Warne. It's 148 for 4.
Well, what a prospect for this young man. He's seen... That's pretty straight and gone. Afzaal goes for 2. An unhappy debut for him. 4 in the first innings, 2 in the second. Gillespie pitching that one further up. He's trapped right in front.
And Skyline's in. Pitches on leg stump, holds its line, crashes into the bolster, the knee roll. Playing across the line of the ball. Usman Afzaal's gone for 2. Sheer pace from Gillespie. Terrific stuff by Australia. It's relentless.
Field by Glenn McGrath to take the series by 3 matches to 2. Damien Martin. White's happy to pick up the 3rd run. He'll be facing Gillespie now. Trescothick on to 76.
He's got 4 deliveries here, Craig White.
Bowled him out superb delivery from Gillespie. He dismissed Afzaal by pitching the ball up. He's done the same to Craig White. White goes for a duck. England are going to win this match very soon.
Another faultless delivery, cracking pace again, great line, great length, just what they wanted. That 3 scored by Trescothick brings Craig White on strike. Off stump, rocks back, sheer pace once again through the defences of an
Gothic and Mark Butcher absolutely flew into the England middle order. So Ashley Giles coming in at number 8, has 3 balls to face of this over. It's down. It was a clear chance. Mark Waugh, who puts down very few, parried it, knocked it up, and
it's not a bad first ball though, is it? And you'd expect that to be caught more often than not by Mark Waugh. Knock that one down, you won't see that too often.
Straight to first slip. The Australians are celebrating. Marcus Trescothick didn't want to go. Warren has broken his duck with the ball in this England second innings. For England from Marcus Trescothick.
I think Marcus Trescothick didn't walk off straight away. He wasn't sure whether he'd hit it on the full or not, but there's no doubting there. He's hit the ground. That would have confused him. Well, not Waugh. He's gone for 76. England 155%.
Darren Gough next in line. It's got to be close. It has got to be very close. You always have to wait for Steve Buckner to make his mind up. But there was always an ominous feeling about that one. It was just a shuffle of a foot down the line of the stumps.
First ball. There it is. It's the one that flies on. No turn there. That's right in front. Darren Gough has gone. He's gone for naught. 155 for 8.
Hussain will not bat. His injured finger on a hat-trick. Interesting field. 4 close fielders. There are 2 men out angles, it seems.
Shane Warne taking his time. Andy Caddick decides he'll pull away.
Well, it's sort of eyeball to eyeball, but 25 yards apart. You might think from the reaction of the crowd, England have won this game. Well, it's come off a bit of pad, bit of bat. It's been swept round very fine.
Bowler, Gary, bowler!
Oh, he's given it leg byes. Four runs to Andrew Caddick as we welcome our viewers in Adelaide. For England in their second innings. Nasser Hussain is out of it. He's got a broken hand. Fractured finger has seen him retired hurt for 9. Victory in this opening clash of the 2001 Ashes. It's Shane Warne who's finished it off. Out there in the middle just to congratulate themselves, to complete the formalities. It's another lovely turning delivery from Shane Warne. Ashley Giles could do no more than just edge it to the very, very safe hands of Mark Waugh at slip.
Just captain keeps them there for a moment or two so they can just all absorb the moment, enjoy it. And what finer way to start this Ashes series. Covered for quite a considerable time. There's been a lot of rain. It had sweated and it did it a fair bit, but England showed a fair bit of resilience at the start of the day with Trescothick and Butcher, but then after that
the Australians have their tails up. Scores of 3-5-2, 3 ducks, and another not out for Andy Caddick, not out 6 this time. But a dismal story for England, 164 all out.
Glenn McGrath, he got the first wicket, that of Mike Atherton, and then bowl with good pace, and I think they'll have quite a big say in this series. Mark Waugh, just a token over, 1 over, none for 6.
Well, the Australians have proved themselves to be great predators here. Once they got a sniff of victory, the last 7 wickets went down for 22 runs.
Surprise, Australia on top in an Ashes series once again, and it's been a great start for the Aussies. Well, England have to regroup. Their next chance to have a crack at the Australians comes at Lords, the headquarters of English cricket, and you can see that test live here on ESPN. It gets underway in a week and a half's time. Until then, thanks for joining us for these highlights. See you next time.